Good morning. So today I am off to another audition and it is 7 a.m. If you've been watching my videos, you know I'm not a friend of early mornings whatsoever. And actually I was told the other day that that's a lie, and it kind of is, because I hate waking up early when I'm home. But if I am going to set, or if I'm going on a flight, I love it to be super early. Like before the sun even rises, I want to be, like, I want a purpose. So I love doing that really early. So besides those two things, I hate being up early in the morning. But I am on the way to LA. I am currently sitting in traffic, and I have about an hour and a half to 2 hours left of driving, and I've already been driving for 30 minutes, and my audition starts in an hour and 40 minutes, so hoping that I make it on time. But today is an audition for a New Year's Eve show. I have auditioned before. I actually got put on availability within the audition and was told they wanted to use me when I was 19. And you actually can't work in Vegas unless you're 21. So that was definitely annoying, because I was like, what am I doing? But then a couple years passed and I auditioned again, and then I was actually working on another job and couldn't do it. And so this is gonna be the first year that I audition for a New Year's Eve show that I'm of age and I'm totally free as of right now. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go and audition, and then I might come home, or I might go to lunch with friends and go to the gym, or try to take class, do something productive with my day. But yeah, I want to be honest with the days that I'm going to auditions, and sometimes they're amazing and sometimes they suck. Sometimes I go to one and I get a call back and I'm super excited and nothing happens, and that's kind of what happened in the last one. I went to a callback and I was super excited for the job, really wanted it, and I did the callback and thought I did great and didn't get booked. And that happens all the time, and that's one huge thing about this job and this career choice, is that for the most part you're going to hear no. And you're gonna hear that you didn't book it, or you're just not gonna hear anything, which is super hard, believe me. But that's kind of part of it, because when you do hear a yes, it's even more substantial, and it's even better to hear somebody say you booked it. So just being honest, a lot of the time I do go to callbacks and I do go to things that I don't book. And a lot of the time too, I won't film on certain days. I have so much footage of days where I'm so excited for an audition, and then I go and ends up not being what I thought it was gonna be, or I did my best and my best wasn't good enough, or I went and it was a terrible audition and I was so frustrated, or I went and it was the best audition ever and I can't tell you. So there's all different things that are happening behind the scenes of not only the video, but what I post on my Instagram, what I post on my stories, and just my real life. So I'm trying to share as much as I can without getting in trouble from SAG and showing something that I shouldn't, or in trouble from my agents or choreographers, but also keeping you in the loop and telling you how it is to audition for 30 jobs and not get any of them, or 40 or 50 jobs. Or on the flip side, how I've been feeling, audition for 1 to 2 jobs a month and feeling like I need more. I need more to sustain, and I need more to make money and to feel like I'm moving forward in the industry. So just wanted to be honest and say, yes, I am going to LA again. Yes, it's again for another audition, but it's fun, it's hard, and this is my life. Also, I wanted to say, I was watching this video and it was another YouTuber, and I love watching YouTube. I think that's why I wanted to start my own YouTube channel, because I had the blog, I liked it, and it was fun, but I think YouTube was my way to show my personality and kind of connect to people more, because I love connecting and I love saying hi to people. I love when people get to know my personality and know, like, oh my god, you like this, you don't like this, or stuff like that. Like, I just really enjoy human connection a lot, and I kind of like crave it. So vlogging for me kind of worked perfectly. But I was listening to his vlog, and he was on a work trip, and he was talking about how he went to an event where he didn't fit in, and not because of any crazy circumstance, just because he was comparing himself constantly the whole night. And I thought this was really interesting, because he's not in the industry. He is a YouTuber, but his other job is not in the industry. And it like sparked something in me, because it's so true. I am consistently comparing myself to people I see on Instagram, the other YouTubers that I watch, celebrities who I'm like, oh, I could do that, or I would like to have the opportunity to do that. And even daily when I take class, I am compared nonstop to people, be it the choreographer coming after and saying, I like the way you dance, but you need to release something in you, and you need to dance like this person, or you're not going to work unless you dance like this person, or you need to be more manly, you need to be stronger, you need to do all these different things to be better. And they're just constant comparisons, and it's really hard. It's hard to deal with being told that you're not good enough, or whatever that is enough to them. And it can wear on you. You can start thinking, oh my god, yeah, I am not good enough. Or you could take a step back and say, I'm amazing. You're just comparing me to somebody else, but let me compare myself to what I used to be. And I think that's what I've been doing lately, because for a long time I allowed outside perspective of me to affect me, and I was doing really bad things, as in like going really long times without eating, and just like not being smart about my working out. I would work out like 2-3 times a day and force my body to just do stuff like create like 3 or 4 classes in a row without food, but I was starving, and so then I'd go eat, and it just wasn't good, and I wasn't getting good sleep. And I started taking care of myself more, and every time I would hear somebody say, you're not good enough, I would think, is that real, or is that your opinion? And if it was real, and I knew for a fact that in that moment I really wasn't good enough, I'd be okay. But if it was an opinion, I'd be like, doesn't affect me. But I would take a look at who they were putting me against. What were they saying I wasn't good enough for? Was it because they just don't like me? Which, gonna be honest, in this industry has happened a lot. A lot of people don't like me for some reason, and that's okay. Not everyone has to. Or is it because they like somebody else better and they want you guys to dance next to each other, or they're comparing you? So I kind of started looking at this and thinking, what am I comparing myself to? Am I looking at the people on Instagram and the models and saying I want to look like that? Yes. But am I comparing myself that I'm sad that I don't yet? No. Absolutely not anymore. I am so proud of where I am, and I think the thing for me is it takes time. I have never had things come easy when it comes to work. It's always been 2, 3, 4 years after everyone else, even though I'm on the same path as them. I am extremely allergic to protein powder and proteins and stuff like that for working out. So for me to get a body like some of the people I see, it takes me a lot longer, because I am 100% natural. I don't take any of that stuff because I get really sick, and health means more than getting sick to try to look good. I'd rather look good naturally and it take longer. So for me, I'm comparing myself to who I was yesterday. Am I a better person? Am I more caring? Am I more loving? And am I following more of the dreams and goals that I've set for myself? and I compare myself to last week and month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. If you would have told myself maybe 8 months ago, even my birthday, January, if you would have told myself in January, you would have worked for Netflix twice, and you're gonna shoot 2 music videos with one band and one male lead singer, I would have said, absolutely not, none of that is true, not gonna happen. And that's just because I hadn't set the goal yet. But then I set the goal, and I worked my ass off, I met with the right people, and they all came true. And yeah, there's other things. I've been working in this industry for a long time. My name is known by some people. I have a pretty darn good resume, if I do say so myself. And I have an agent, so that really helps to boost the opportunities that I have. But I'm working really hard. And I realized that the only person I can compare myself to is me. And the only person who should be doing the comparisons is me. And if I hear somebody else compare me to somebody, all I have to do is say, okay, that's your opinion, and brush it off. And since I've been doing that, it's been so liberating and so refreshing to look at myself in the mirror and say, maybe today wasn't my best day, but I'm proud of myself. That is huge. Being able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you, and believe it and own it, and just know, just for living another day, I'm proud of you. Amazing. And if you can do that every day, even if you have really bad days, life gets so much better. I promise you. Because I've been doing it, and I was feeling lonely, I was feeling sad, I was feeling kind of like I don't really know where the dance world is taking me right now because of some of the auditions I've been getting and some of the talks I've been having with people and my look and what I want to do. And it was rough, and I was feeling very let down in the fact that I've been working so hard for this and it isn't seemingly happening right now. But I was super proud of myself for sticking with it. I'm super proud of myself for going to classes and spending 2.5 hours to get to a 15-minute casting, or 2 hours to get to a class that I know one day I'll be in the room with that choreographer to audition again, and they'll know that I took my time out of my day to take their class and I care for what I do. And just spending the time to hone my craft. You would never want a doctor who never did surgery and you were the first person. Absolutely not. You'd want a doctor who had done multiple surgeries, who have done every type of surgery, who has had something go wrong and had to fix it in the moment. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the work so that when I'm on set, I'm golden. I'm going to the classes so that I know my body can handle it. I can handle a 2.5-hour masterclass where they don't allow you to get water, stop, or do anything. It's just dance, dance, dance. And you know what? Being on tour is 2 hours. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the tour. And I think that is the difference in what we have to do, is that we have to focus more on ourselves and stop comparing. And I know it's hard. I do it still. It's so hard. I see people from like Paris and Italy and Brazil and these beautiful countries, not that ours isn't, but these beautiful countries, and they are fashion bloggers and they go to runway shows and they're models and they're doing all this different stuff. But I realized I was comparing myself to them and their journey and their age and everything, when it's completely different. And what's crazy is, for the most part, if you live in LA or Orange County, so many people want to come here. So many people want to see what we have, what we live like. And I think I forget how incredible it is, the fact that I am here. I get to enjoy LA. I get to enjoy the beach and the mountains and live by the ocean. And it is such an incredible thing. And I just want to say, if you find yourself comparing, take a breath, take a beat, stop yourself and say, compare me to me yesterday. Am I happier? Am I better? Am I having a better day? Did I smile today? Did I make someone happy today? Did I hold the door open for someone today? Very simple things, and check them off your list. Yep, I did it. I feel better today. I'm a little closer to a goal today. Be it a push-up, even one push-up. Didn't do one yesterday, but I can do one today. Boom, put that on your checklist. And feel how it feels to check things off and feel like you're moving forward in life. And that is the comparison that you need, just against yourself and where you were yesterday. So say that all as I go into an audition today. And this, as much as it is a vlog and I'm telling you guys, it's reminding me that this is where I need to be. I need to be in this headspace and remind myself that yes, I'm going into an audition with over 300 people and we're all auditioning for the same thing, and I know I'm gonna have to take my shirt off. I know I'm gonna have to dance without my shirt on. I know that people are gonna be watching me, and that's okay, because all I can do is say, my body looks better than it was yesterday. My body is stronger than it was yesterday. I'm awake, and I'm thankful that I have this opportunity. I'm thankful that I have a car that can get me there, legs that can support dancing and this career, and a heart that is still in it. And at the end of the day, that's all I can do. So, let's go audition. So I just finished the audition. I wasn't able to really film anything in there. It was all basically come in, sign in, learn the combo, do the combo, take your shirt off and do the combo, and then we're done. And there's a callback tomorrow. But it was one of those auditions where it's really fast and really organized, which is amazing because it's now noon and I'm almost home and I have a full day to do some stuff. So I need to go home and do laundry. I'm probably gonna go to the gym, especially because this audition means no shirt. I just got 2 castings sent to me while I was in the audition. One is a self-tape that I have to do and I have to sing. And then one is a self-tape that I have to do, and it's more of a workout routine type of thing. So I have to figure out where I'm gonna self-tape both of those, do them, upload them to YouTube privately, send them to them, send my resume, and then have my agents send them over to the casting directors so that they can see it. That is kind of happening a lot more, I feel like, in this industry, and it's one of those weird things where you just kind of have to accept it, and if you hate yourself on camera, not a good industry for you. But we have to self-tape all the time, and lately I've been doing it a lot. It's once a week, I feel like, which is kind of crazy, but it just helps. If I don't live close, it's easy enough to just send a video and hope for the best and think they like me, and then if they do like me, then I'll come to LA and I'll audition for you and you get to see me in person. But yeah, the audition went really well. I feel really good about it. Hopefully we'll get a callback and get to go back tomorrow, and then I'll have another day in LA auditioning. And this is for New Year's, this one that I just did. So it doesn't work right away, but it's one of those things where there's costumes involved, so you have to do fittings, and auditions just take time. You can audition for something in January and it not work until December. Honestly, that's happened before. But it is just one of those things where you have to be ready, you have to go, and just hope for the best. So I did, and now I'm home and I'm gonna get some coffee first. I'm a little exhausted, and then get to the rest of my day. So I just got home and my hair is insane right now. But I just got a submission casting that I have to send right now, and what happens is you get it on LA Casting or something like that, but it says I have to take a selfie, and it says hair must be done and looking fresh-faced, and I have never looked less fresh-faced than after an audition and 5.5 hours of driving. So I have to do my hair real quick. It's all wet right now. I just got it wet. I'm gonna do my hair real quick, and then I have to try to send a selfie through LA Casting to be up for this part. For the second time of this video, and I know yesterday I left off and I had gotten home and I had to take a selfie for a submission, and I did that, and then I had to go to the gym and there's a thing called like Beachbody, or it's some sort of workout program that I was being submitted for as a dancer to be a part of the video production portion of it, and I had to submit myself working out, and it was funny. I had to go into the gym, and they have like I don't know what it is, a racquetball? It's one of those things, but it's the big white room, and you like hit the ball against the wall and they hit it back. It's that game. I feel like only like 5 people at my gym play. I literally never see anyone in that room. So I asked, can I go in there? And they were like, yeah, for sure. So I like shut the door, and I had to say my name, my agency, my height, a few things about me, and then I had to like work out on camera, which is never cute for me, honestly. Like, I'm not a cute working out person. Like, I see some of my friends and they post workout videos like squatting and doing sit-ups and stuff, and like I always have like a double chin. My face always looks like I'm in agony. I'm always sweating. It's just not cute. But I had to send that, so I did that, and then the second I sent it off, I found out I got a call back from the audition yesterday. So I decided that today we're just gonna keep the video going and we're going to the callback. So I am right now, woke up, sent the submission the second time. I had to put it on YouTube and send it back to my agency. Got some breakfast, did an email or two, got ready. Yes, I'm wearing the exact same thing as yesterday. That is what it is. They ask you to wear the same thing because when you go to the initial audition, you're wearing an outfit, and if they love it, they ask you to wear the same thing because you're going to be put on camera, you're going to be shown to the executives of the project, the choreographers, everything like that, and more people are going to be there today, so they want to have a better way of remembering you. And if you were wearing like me, I was wearing a hat and all black, it's easier to remember, oh, that's the kid in the hat. I remember him. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Or I have a friend who was wearing an entire red Adidas sweatsuit. Super easy to remember. If he got the call back, I liked him yesterday, and you wrote red sweatsuit, you could easily find him and remember, yep, I liked him. So that's why they make us do it. But I am dressed, ready to go. I'm on the freeway. I have about 40 more minutes to get to the studio. I'm not gonna lie, it's far. I live in Huntington, and this is in Van Nuys, which is like almost to Calabasas, like really, really far, and there's only one freeway for me to take this today, which is great. But it's just like 72 miles away from my house, which is like an absurd number to go to an audition and for the amount of time that it takes. But I am on the way. I'm excited. This is, again, for the New Year's job, and I know a few people who got the call back too, so that's exciting. They're people that I have either recently met or have loved working with, and we're like, oh my god, wouldn't it be cool to be in Vegas for New Year's and get to work together? Plus you get paid, so that's amazing. So I'm on the way right now, and I'll let you know when I get there. So I'm driving to the audition, and I don't know if you can tell how excited I am and happy from just like my normal video, but it started raining today, and I love the rain. Good things happen for me in the rain. I don't know if you can hear it, maybe you can, but I'm obsessed. I absolutely thrive in the rain, be it wearing coats and jackets and bundling up and feeling cozy, drinking hot chocolate. Like, this is my favorite time of the year, and it just started raining, and it's the first one of the season, and it's like technically fall, even though it's like 80 degrees. Oh, it went down, it's 77 now. But I am just so happy that it's raining, and so happy that it's on a day that I'm in my car and I get to see it and feel it, and oh my god. I am a little worried though, because I didn't bring a jacket whatsoever, and I'm wearing a tank top and shorts, so bad decision. But I have sweats, so I'm gonna put those on. It was just so hot at home, I didn't even think about it. But I'm so happy that it's raining. I still have about 30 minutes to get to the dance studio. I'm officially like in LA. I'm in, where am I? Let's see. Don't know what any of these buildings are. I feel like I'm on the outskirts of like Beverly Hills that could, if I go left this way, it would go to Santa Monica. Yeah. It would go Santa Monica this way, and then Wilshire Boulevard is like to the right, so it'd be like Beverly Hills and all that area, and like the Beverly Hills Hotel. That's kind of where I'm driving through right now. Yeah, because, oh yeah, I'm in Century City, Beverly Hills. Yeah, those are all to the right, and then Santa Monica and Venice are to the left. So I have to go past that and then go to the next town over, which is Van Nuys. I have to go over the hill. So that's where we're going. But I was just so excited that it rained. Look at this. Now, don't get mad, I know I'm driving and filming. Yeah. It's just too pretty not to show you. It's raining. I could never drive a motorcycle, one, let alone two, in the rain. That dude is soaking wet now. But oh, I absolutely love the rain. Also, this might be like such a random thing to think about, but I had my car serviced last week because I was getting on the freeway and it started shaking, which is never a good sign. And I needed like an oil change and different things, and for the longest time I just didn't use my windshield wipers because they made so much noise and I hated them, and I knew I needed to get them replaced, and they were replaced, and I swear it brought me like so much joy. One, getting in my car and it drives amazing now. Like, my car is my baby. I'm in it, as you guys can tell, probably like 80% of the time, driving to auditions, driving to the gym, driving to castings, everything. I'm always driving. But it is my baby. It was the first car that I bought, and it's a very expensive car, and I'm very happy and grateful that I can own it and afford it. But when the windshield wipers went and they made no noise, and my entire window was like perfectly clean with one swipe, I just like click it and it was like shoom shoom, like no sound, no nothing. Oh my gosh, it brought me so much joy, and I was like, this is adulting. This is me being an adult. I'm getting pure joy from the fact that I went and had my car done and my windshield wipers work, and I feel so funny. I had to just say something because it really is the small things. Like, I'm stoked about it. Not only is it raining, like that's besides the point and amazing, but the fact that they worked, and I actually, on one of the windshield wipers, this one I can see right here, there's like a little yellow, I think it's like a little sticker, and it said the date on it, and the guy said I could take it off, and I kind of thought, oh, those are the stickers just saying like they worked on my car. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together, that they were replaced, and those are the new ones that are on my car now. Oh my gosh, they work so great, and I just thought it was so funny, because I'm like, oh my god, you're adulting, you're doing it, like this is not doing it, but like this is like it, you know? I don't know, I just thought it was so funny, and like I just used them again, and like you can barely hear them. When I used to use them and it rained, it was like it was awful. But yeah, I just had to say that. I'm really excited. So I just got to the audition, and I'm vlogging from down here because there's dancers walking behind me, and it's kind of awkward if they see me vlogging, because some of them I know and some I don't, and I just feel weird sometimes like vlogging when people don't want to be in it, or if they see me sometimes it's like weird. I don't know. There's still very much a stigma of vlogging and like posting what you do on social media. And oh my god, the girl next to me straight up almost just hit my car. Girl, that was the quickest exit I've ever seen from a spot, and she got so damn close to my car, but I'm gonna steal her spot because I'm right by a wall, so I need her to move. But I am here, I am at the studio. That's the studio, been here before, and I am gonna head in. Me, I know I look insane. The audition is done and it went amazing. Well, I guess the callback is done. It went amazing. It's still an audition, I guess. But right after it, I didn't film because there was a class happening that one of my friends was teaching and I wanted to go take because he said it was going to be a song that wasn't released. And I just thought, you know what? I'm already in LA. Plus it said 3 hours to get home. Was not about to get in a car for 3 hours. So I ran really quickly to go take that class. That's why I'm so sweaty and gross. But I just wanted to say that the audition went amazing and tell you a little about it. So we got in, the girls were just finishing, and then the guys came in and they told us, take our shirts off. We had to audition again in groups of 5. And there was about 50 guys there, I think. Yeah, about 50. And, no, maybe more. There was like 60, 65 guys there because there was a lot of groups. And I signed in last, so I was thinking, yep, I'm gonna be at the very end. I have a lot of time. Turns out, group 2, we're only doing it once. I was not prepared or ready, but I did well and got past the first cut. And then we got put into groups after that they wanted to see us in, and it was more by like ethnicity. And then we all danced again, and then they made another cut, and then in our groups they put us in a line, and that line was just who they liked, I guess. I don't know, I don't really get what the line was, but we all had numbers, and they gave us a number that corresponded with a part or something like that, and they had us sign in under that number, give a headshot and resume under that number, dance one more time, and then we were good to go. And that is basically an audition and a callback all in one. And I wish I could film like an actual audition and what happens and how ridiculous it is and all of the things behind what I tell you. But this was as close as I could get to describing it all, telling you without getting in trouble. But it was really fun and I enjoyed it a lot. It's a choreographer that I've auditioned for previously to a project that I really wanted, and I got put on availability and then didn't actually get to be a part of the project, which is okay, but it's amazing that it got to availability and I'm getting my name out there. Even though I've been in the industry a long time, you can get pigeonholed in different groups and people just don't know you. They don't know your face, they don't know who you are. If you don't have a pop-in Instagram or stuff like that where they can look, then you have to be in front of them in auditions and classes, and that's really hard to do if there's hundreds of people at auditions. So I really wanted to work with him again, and so I finally got to audition for him again, and it went really well. So yeah, and if I'm like not focusing on the camera, it's because I'm going down Laurel Canyon, I think, and I'm like weaving back and forth and I have to pay attention. So safe driving while also vlogging. But yeah, it was amazing. It was really, really hard. Today's been a hard day, like mentally and emotionally, just like waking up, going to it, submitting my casting this morning, just all of this stuff has been a lot. So I am heading to the gym right now. I don't think I'm gonna work out. I think I'm honestly just gonna go sit in the jacuzzi because it still says 2 hours to get home. And I just don't wanna drive 2 hours right now. It should only be like an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go sit in the jacuzzi at the gym, drink a full bottle of water, maybe 2, so I can like really feel good, and then head home. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll book this job and I'll get to say that you can look back and you'll see that this was the callback for the job. So If I do, that'll be awesome, and if not, it was an amazing audition and callback. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.